All right, so this session, etheric implants removal session. Now, this is basically a lot of people can understand the concept of that. You know, a tick does not need to ask permission to suck your blood, neither does a leech. They basically can sneak in through the back door or sneak up on you through a brush pile, or if you're walking in shorts. That's the way that these spiritual entities, spiritual parasites, spiritual devices are implanted into you or attached to you. There's usually the way it works is there's usually vulnerabilities or holes within the aura where they actually come through and they seep through and they attach to you. Now the whole concept of this is life supports life, so everyone in a sense is either prey or a predator, or both. You can be a predator and prey, or you can be like a bully, or you can be a wimp, or a wimp turned a bully. I mean, there's so many different aspects on how that can go. A lot of times we become the very thing we're trying to stop, or the very thing that we cannot stand, or and a lot of times we can't stand it because we're already that within ourselves. So these sessions are really, really good. They do give you a more sense of fulfillment. They help you, you know, they kind of put you back on the path of your original organic, blueprint, make you feel more like yourselves. And so many people don't know who they are anyway. I mean, for anyone to get this session, most of the time you're going to be drawn to it. It's going to be something that stands out to you. I'll probably do a deeper video on this on YouTube, and a longer video. But it removes, basically I'll go through your higher self the same way. It's a 15-dimensional cleanse. I'll go through, there's also a karmic cleanse and a auric cleanse that it's involved into it. We always do that first. That way everything is kind of set up, and then we do this. And usually I recommend that you do the J seals first, then you do this second. It just kind of coincides with one another. There's different ones that I have. This one would be the one I would recommend before or after J seals, and definitely before any type of DNA activation, because the DNA activations are not going to go over too well if you have all these parasites and things feeding into you and manipulating your reality. And what I mean is, just the same way that like a tapeworm would influence you to eat more or eat junk food or things like that, that is the same way that these types of entities, parasites, spiritual parasites, ticks, if you will have on your actual mental, uh, or your mental, your emotional bodies, your consciousness, however you want to word that, and however you understand that. All right, so part, I'll skip to part 4.